Good morning, everybody. This is leg number 23 of the Aruba Island Walk. This morning, me and Marlene
Good morning.
have
Mila, good morning.
visitors from...
And New Jersey.
We're
and
from
Stephen.
United States, but originally I'm from Estonia.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, your name
And
again?
I'm Stephen,
Steven.
and I'm from New Jersey.
Okay, welcome. Great to have you guys here for this walk. Should be an interesting one. And we'll start right away because we have also a lot to cover. This is where we left off. Let's take a brief look at the cars first. And we'll head to parts of the main street of San Nicolas. And yeah, so Estonia originally. And
It was part of Soviet Union, yes.
okay,
Now it's separate country since 1991.
Okay,
It's,
interesting.
One
Very-
of Baltic states.
very interesting. And we have a lot of following from, let's say, the Jersey and New York area also. So it's nice to have you again. This part of San Nicolas, more or less the start of the main street, let's say, it's become an art district of the island basically. And nowadays you can see a lot of tourists walking during the day, taking photos. Even a few years ago, this was kind of like abandoned during the closing of the oil refinery nearby. And a lot of effort has been put to, to make it beautiful again. And it certainly has that Caribbean vibe that me and Marlene certainly we like it coming to San Nicolas a lot. It's a lot more quiet. It's not so busy everywhere, and yeah, just very nice. Have you perhaps been to San Nicolas before?
We passed by. Like we like Baby Beach
Uh-huh.
and couple restaurants also in this
Yeah.
area. Yes, but we never just like parked and walked. No.
I see. Let's go here to the right briefly. These are some of the beautiful new parts, let's say. And we certainly have the O'Neill's nearby. The O'Neill's restaurant nearby is also a very nice spot. And this one is new. The Greetings from Aruba. This is a very new. That was made during the last art festival in 2023.
Actually, one of paintings here, artist from Estonia.
Oh, that could be. Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
could be.
just don't remember which one.
don't
but
remember
it
which one?
says, yes, at the
Oh,
bottom.
interesting. Nice shirt, by the way. Very nice color. These turtles are also. I think they repainted this one because the original one I thought it was always a little bit better, but I think last year or 2 years ago they redid the colors. Yeah, let's go from this side. When I walk, maybe you know already, but when I walk I always try to avoid the music. And I hear some music. And yeah. This is the public library, actually, this one. And let me just briefly show you. So on this side, you can see, like over here, it's supposed to be books on top of each other. If you can use some imagination, this side. Yeah. I was up there once doing a presentation, not related to my YouTube channel necessarily, but mostly to some kids with the aviation. I used to have an aviation page also. Well, I still have it, but it's not very active anymore.
I'm more Hoe
Ja.
lang doen ze dit al, dat verven?
Good question. I believe 2017 or something like that. They started the art festival. Yeah. hmm These buildings are also been it matches your shirt a little bit, the color, and very nice, actually. And here,
Interesting. How did they come up with that idea?
not sure. I know that there's a guy with the last name Bolivar that does the tours, etc. here. I know he has a lot to do with it, but not sure how the idea specifically started. This is a cinema, small for the area. And so this one is also very nice here. This one, as the street that we were walking is here. We see a tour, kind of like truck, safari truck coming. As we say hello to ourselves through the reflection. But this looks like an art gallery, right? Let's take a brief look inside if we can. This is a nice one with the hummingbirds and the parrotfish. And this guy, Armando Goed Gedrag, local guy. And he's done quite a few of really, I mean, he's become a really good painter. Yeah. He did. Yeah, very nice. The turtle here on this side is also by him. And I believe the ones, do you remember? I think the ones made at the Seaport Marketplace is also all by him, the new ones.
Die was ook van
Yeah,
meneer Goed.
yeah. And these, the Barrique Geel, so the yellow bellies, was also part of the festival.
They have Eagle Beach Park. They have similar benches. Beautiful.
At the Eagle Beach?
Yes, it's a small park.
Oh, right. Yes. I know where you mean.
Put those
Yeah.
nice,
Yeah. This is the Nicolas store, also very beautiful and important part of San Nicolas nowadays. This is a very nice place to have a coffee or maybe a sandwich. Yes. And more or less this is also the roundabout with a lot more. All right. So sometimes when you want to, bring tourists especially, but the idea is also for locals, let's say from the hotel areas to come to this side of the island and create businesses and things like that. Sometimes it takes a while. It takes not just investment, but continued investment until it starts working and becoming something nice. And maybe even 10 years ago, it looked totally different. It looked abandoned, and so I can definitely see the change and the potential that it will keep becoming more and more beautiful. There's also.
No, it's now so busy, Aruba. It's getting very busy.
Yeah, it is getting very busy.
First time I came here first time, I think it was 2000, maybe 12.
Uh-huh.
I think it was 2012. Yeah, all those big buildings by the Palm Beach, they didn't exist.
They didn't exist. Yeah.
And now it's more and more by Eagle Beach. Like every year
Yes.
we come and it's something
Yeah.
new.
That's certainly a discussion on the island in the recent times, that people want to like stop with the building, but those permits were given years ago, so the government has to just comply with decisions that were already made, so permits that were already made. But since a few years already, there aren't any new
Permits.
hotels, although it seems like they're new because they're not open yet. They're still building them.
Yeah,
So
those two
yeah,
huge Iberostars.
yeah, correct. That's one of them.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So here we'll start hitting on the right side.
Weather like in Aruba. Anywhere.
I think not.
3 islands.
Yeah,
So,
correct. Let's see. So this used to be the San Nicolas water tower. Nowadays the industry museum. And to be honest, we've yet to visit here on the inside. Let's try to go. We'll have to walk like this and then onto the marine road, or via here. We could try to go here. Our constant.
I think I see a good deal over there for timeshare.
Yeah, Airbnb. So initially you came to Aruba. I mean, like how that started? It's a question I like to ask most folks. We'll head more to the left side here.
we came here first time 2000. I came here 2012.
Right.
Steve was here in 1989.
Correct.
Okay,
Yes.
that's a while back. Yeah.
And yes, and
For
he
my honeymoon.
was his ex-wife. First
Okay.
wife,
Uh huh.
yeah.
Uh huh.
Yes, and he was suggesting
Let's-
let's go. We went to like St. Lucia, started investigating this Caribbean islands,
Mhm.
and he said he really liked Aruba. I said let's try. We loved it. We stayed at Rio, all inclusive.
Yeah.
And actually, my dentist, when I mentioned to her, and she's like, why would you stay in Aruba all inclusive? You don't do that in Aruba. There's so many great restaurants.
Whoever he is or she is, thumbs up. I agree.
Yes.
Most of the time. I mean, I've always said all inclusive. It might be nice for the first time visitor, maybe the second time, but from there, I think start venturing a little bit, trying things, because there are definitely great restaurants.
Yeah,
And-
we like zero overs
Mhm.
and wacky wahoo. You know, a couple of restaurants.
Oh, it's even the Palm Beach, they have so many restaurants. Even on our resort, that Las Ramblas, it's pretty good restaurant.
Yes. There are definitely restaurants that, let's say, are not not on the expensive side, and that are fairly good. I mean, locals oftentimes we know those places, but
We went to there is small place by Baby Beach, something kitchen. I don't
Kamini
remember.
Kitchen?
Yes,
Yes.
that is really good
yeah,
place.
with that, the goal for us is to reach it in the next leg. So where we end today, we'll hopefully reach it the next time. And yeah, a couple of long walks coming up.
I want to
But-
try two places that you show in your maybe two videos before.
Mhm.
It's again on this part of the island.
Oh,
Got names.
perhaps you mean Santo Largo.
Probably.
Santo Largo?
Yes,
Yeah, it's
yes.
just before the Zeerover.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
We want to try that one.
Yeah, that's a very nice beach, and the water is very low. Yeah, it's usually quiet, although we are coming up to the camping season this week. This coming next, like now and the next couple of weeks. So it does get busy with locals also, and they'll start camping, and it is zoned and with permits. It's not like a free for all, but yeah, some people don't like to visit Aruba. I've had questions about that. Should we visit Aruba during the camping season? It depends. There are still a lot of places that they're not allowed to camp. So yeah.
What do you think about Curacao?
I love Curacao. We've had a few videos.
Yes, I did see
And,
that. We went a while ago in Curacao.
I love it.
But I think now they made more beaches as a private beaches, and you have also entrance fee on multiple beaches.
Yeah, that's different on Curacao than in Aruba. Well, I don't know if a lot, but some of the beaches at least you have to pay, and they don't have those wide, let's say Eagle Beach style beaches. It's
Yes.
very long, but the water is also very clear, very nice for snorkeling and diving. They also have good restaurants, and yeah, it's definitely different. Even though we're so close by, it's got a different landscape. You got different trees. It's a little bit more green.
It's much
Yeah,
bigger.
yeah, much
Yes,
bigger.
We went there, I think 2015. We really liked it, but during that time we didn't pay for like any entrance fee. We could go to any beach. I'm not sure if maybe we didn't go to those beaches that you have to pay.
Yeah,
But again, we visited a lot. We like that island, but we never went back.
unfortunately for us, it's become really expensive, and I think I touched on that subject. That let's say years ago when I was much younger, we used to go to Curacao for a weekend because we go either visit family or friends or just a getaway. But now it's become so expensive to go from Aruba, the airfare, and it's around more or less like $300 or so, and that's a
No, that's
20-minute flight, maybe 25, and with a jet it's like 15. So and then what happens is that locals often decide to go somewhere further. Either Colombia is popular now because the dollar is very good against the Colombian peso. It's also cheaper to get there, etc. So yeah, in the past also a lot of people here go to Miami and Orlando for either shopping or the parks.
how interesting. We come here and you guys fly there.
Yeah. Interesting also to notice that a lot of these houses along this street especially, there is a neighborhood, I don't know the name, but there is a neighborhood, Leah, how are you? That has the similar houses. And so when I was there, I asked a tour guide how come the houses look similar to San Nicolas, and it's because many of the inhabitants generations ago, they came from the other Caribbean islands. I'm not sure which one exactly, but let's just say Grenada maybe, or one of those other islands, and they came to live here, work mostly at the refineries, and some went to Curacao. They stayed in a specific neighborhood, and here too, logically close to the refinery, which we are right now. Well, it's not open, but it is. It used to be called.
But right now everything closed.
Yeah, it's been
refinery,
closed for years. And here and there's still a talk about maybe opening it again, but I don't think that's going to happen. So we could see parts of it there.
But sometimes, like, we see cars parked there, like something is maybe a security or something going on.
There is still some let's say work. Let's cross here. There's still some work, but they're not refining oil. Let's say, yeah. And yeah, that's the reason.
I want to know if
How long you're together?
When?
2012?
11, okay.
Ah,
You're
right,
pretty
okay.
close.
Nobody will know.
That's right.
You're pretty close.
Yeah. So, yeah.
And you guys?
Now 2 years?
Is it 3 years?
3 years? Oh, I'm sorry.
It's opposite.
Well, it's coming up to 3 years, but living together since
1 year.
February last year. Yeah. Yeah. Aruba Carnival and Entertainment Village. This is where the festivals are held, especially the Calypso Festival is held here, and some of the other carnival festivals also. They used to do it in the Joe Lavais ballpark, but they made the ballpark with, you know, like artificial grass and things like that, synthetic. And so they decided to build a place specifically only for carnival, because the crowds would damage the grass. So yeah, it's been much better here. So just like a large plaza, sometimes other events are held here also.
And in general, Aruba is very safe island, right?
In general, it's very safe, of course,
But
yes.
what about those cities, like towns in Aruba? Is any safer and less safe, or it's entire island kind of no problems?
Well, locally, there are a few places that we would say like, oh, we're happy to be talking about it, me and Marlene in the car about it, and I say it's not like you will drive there and something will happen. It's just that maybe some bad guys are living there, but it's not.
But there is no
It's-
places to avoid in Aruba. Pretty much.
No, because she was asking me like, does that mean if I go walk there, you hear it in the news constantly that they will attack people and things like that? I said no, you actually don't. But for us, it's so safe that when one thing happens, it's automatically in the news, and it's automatically like a national news, and people will start like, oh, that cannot happen, and I mean accidents, everything is immediately in the news. And yeah, that's the way it works. The news works here, at least. And but no, you don't hear it. But I always say, wherever you go, just try to use common sense, and try not to be where you don't see many other people. You know, you might be looking for trouble, and there are. No, we're walking to the gas station. Yeah, we know. Thank you. Baby Beach is far away. Yeah. Yeah. But it's nice that they ask.
And Curacao less safe, right?
So they say. We were there twice last year, me and Marlene, and with the kids on and off, and yeah, I don't feel per se unsafe, but but it's said that it's less safe than Aruba. Yeah. I mean,
You have no videos about Bonaire.
not yet. It was the intention
We
to.
loved it. We also
Yeah.
went there. We loved it.
We were in contact with Bonaire. We were very close to going and filming there, but unfortunately, one thing happened after the other, so it hasn't happened yet. But it's our intention to at some point go film there as well.
Is
Definitely.
it same distance from Aruba to Bonaire as
No, it
Curacao?
would be maybe half an hour flight, more or less, 35 minutes maybe. Yeah, but from Curacao to Bonaire is much closer. Yeah. So where we'll walk is more or less at the end of the street, and then we'll go back. Now we do have a few long walks ahead, and especially the one after the restaurant you mentioned, the Camini's Kitchen. After that one, we'll push it as far as we can go. We'll do that one early in the morning. Maybe we'll have folks joining us. And it was nice to have you. It is nice to have you here, by the way, for this walk, because we know you come from the hotel area, and yeah, it's far, right? So it's a drive, but maybe you can use it to do a drive along the
Yes,
baby
we
beach
have
or something.
towels and
Yes.
probably we're gonna,
Yeah.
yeah, take a swim.
Yeah. But it's been fun. Now we drive and we think like, wow, we've walked a lot.
And goal is to actually walk entire island.
Yes, correct. Yeah, from, let's say from west to east, usually walk east from west, but we thought let's start at a hotel area, and then it's worked out perfectly, I think. Yeah, because then you create the interest that people will start watching and say, oh yeah, we want to join the walks. Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting because when you watch your channel, like any channel,
Yeah.
you feel like you know those people.
Yeah, that's okay.
And this is what I would drive, and I'm like, Steve, it's so funny. It feels like I know them,
Yeah.
and they don't know us.
No, usually we don't know you usually unless
Yes.
we know you now, and then maybe in the future we say, oh yeah, because we do remember most folks. Sometimes we forget a name or two, but we usually
Yeah,
do
we're not gonna
remind.
join you this Friday because we leave in actually on Friday.
Okay.
But we will be here next March.
Oh, that.
And if
Oh,
you're gonna be
yeah,
doing
okay.
something,
Mhm.
yeah, we have 1 week. Those timeshares.
Yeah. So you're staying at La Cabana Resort, you mentioned. Tell me a little bit about it. Your experience there.
We're pretty happy with that resort. Actually, they improving a lot of, like, they keep grounds really nice. Rooms very clean. Again, maybe because it's timeshares, people kind of feel it's partially mine, and I don't want to mess it up because I'm gonna come back, same room, same people. Very convenient location. Not as busy as Palm Beach area, but everything so close. We love super foods. Again, no, and we come here every year and we're not tired. Actually, we were thinking to even buy condo here and spend more time in
Wow.
the future.
Yeah.
But it's still a question because I think Curacao probably cheaper to purchase something, and they have more choices compared to Aruba.
They do. I do believe that they're cheaper on the stay side, so on the timeshare and just a night hotel. Generally speaking, I do believe it's cheaper. Yeah.
No, it's a place that you come once and you want to return. You want to
Yeah.
come back again and again. And we were here probably like 9 times, maybe 10 times. And we met people yesterday in the restaurant, and they're like, oh, 21 years, every year we're here.
Yeah.
And other people, like, we purchased condo. We're here 3 months. Winter time, we're
Yeah.
here. And no, it's really nice. Really nice place to visit. And 1 week is not enough. No. This is why we're thinking how we can extend our stay.
Yeah. And March is also a very good period to be here because basically there's almost no chance of rain. I mean, we have seen a few clouds here and there, and we were like, maybe it's gonna rain, because for us it's like a blessing.
Oh.
But then it doesn't. So,
Oh, sometimes it's like 10,
Yeah.
15 minutes.
but in March it's usually, it can rain, but it's the month, I think it's still considered the month with the less rain. So yeah, it's a great time to be here.
Have you been to United States
Yes, many times, yes.
many times?
Mhm.
And where?
Mostly to Florida, but also the New York area,
Mhm.
Boston in the past. When I was younger, in California one time, and let's see where else, Las Vegas. So yeah, due to my work, I've been able to travel maybe a little bit more than most here. Although here people, let's see if we can go just here past the cars. And yeah, I've been lucky enough to be able to travel, and we took tours to Las Vegas, and especially to Disney and etc. Let's see, maybe we can end here, maybe.
That's okay.
Just for
We're
the
following
reference.
you.
Yeah,
You're in
we're
charge.
thinking for like the next time where we start. Okay, let's start crossing here. Sometimes the cars come very fast. Yeah, Europe I have also.
I know you went to Netherlands.
Mostly to the Netherlands, but I was also in France 2 years ago with my father, and in my younger years I was in several areas also, but not lately, just in the Netherlands and France. Anyway, it's been a long walk, but very interesting, and it's yes, you're getting acquainted. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And we'll be doing the walk back. Thank you also, Dushi. And we'll continue our day and be planning for the next leg.
And
Thanks.
how to say thank you in Dutch?
And Dutch is dankjewel.
Danke.
Dankjewel.
Dankjewel?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
He was like,
papiamento
no,
is
it's not
dankie.
Yeah.
Papiamento is
Papiamento
dankie.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's not donkey, it's K-I.
Okay.
Yes,
But sounds almost like donkey.
the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like, no. I'm like, I think so.
Never thought of it that way, but it's a good point. That's a nice story to end the video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.